R&D used and reconditioned appliances, parts, and service. Well, Wide's Major Appliance now sells new appliances as an authorized retailer of America's iconic brand, Crosley, featuring Crosley's 10-year limited warranty. You don't need to go anywhere else. With new and used appliances, parts, service, they are your one-stop appliance shop. For major appliances without the major price, see Wide's Major Appliance on Oak Street in Brainerd.
Miller Trucking in Isle is the only call to make when you need someone to haul your freight. Miller Trucking has served the area since 1973. Call David or Nancy Miller at 320 3421. Miller Trucking of Isle wishes the Mille Lacs Raiders good luck.
It's agreed, education is the key to success. At Isle High School, their mission is to empower learners with lifelong skills to succeed. Athletics also plays an important role in a student's development, with participating athletes learning life lessons along the way. Isle High School is proud to be one half of the Mille Lacs Raiders Athletic Co-op. Located on the shores of beautiful Mille Lacs Lake, Isle High School offers students a great environment to learn, working together as a group or individually. Go Raiders!
Located on the south end of Mille Lacs Lake, Onamia High School is a place where content-rich academic and supportive learning environment, outstanding technical education electives, and vast extracurricular activities all collide to create students that are ready to tackle the challenges of the future and fulfill their greatest potential. Onamia High School, where every day counts. And Onamia High School says, "Go Raiders!"
The Mille Lake area is like nowhere else. It's a great place to live, a great place to visit, and a great place to stay healthy. Thanks to the Mille Health System, the right care for you, right by you. The Mille Health System is staffed with highly skilled medical professionals who provide the expertise you expect, the reassurance you seek, and the compassion you deserve. We provide outpatient services to treat severe or chronic conditions with infusion therapy. That includes chemotherapy, hydration, and blood transfusions, plus injections for substance abuse and osteoporosis. There are a full range of modern healthcare services with 5 convenient family medicine in Onamia, Isle, Garrison, Hillman, and Malacca. Get the personalized healthcare you need from people who get you. Mille Health System. The right care for you, right by you.
When you get that rumble in your belly, make your way to Smoke and Mortar's Barbecue and Meat Market in Isle. Proud supporters of Mille Raider Sports. Smoke and Mortar's Barbecue offers daily smoke specials, which are posted on Facebook. Need something quick while you're on the go? Grab a sandwich from the deli or beef sticks and jerky. Smoke and Mortar's Barbecue and Meat Market. Sunday, 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. Thursday through Saturday, 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. in the Old Dairy Vine, Highway 47 South in Isle.
Quality service makes the difference. Those are the words Oberfeld Insurance in Isle lives by. Complete customer service when it comes to your insurance needs. Whether you're looking for auto, homeowners, commercial, life, or health insurance, Oberfeld Insurance works with dozens of insurance companies, getting you the best coverage.
So it'll be Froning to start off the top of the third. And she'll watch an outside strike. So here in the top of the third, 9-0. Big swing now from Froning, 0-2. to start off the top of the third. So 0-2 now. And this one's going to be just low. Sometimes when I wake up in the morning, I don't put on my glasses and then I can't see stuff the rest of the day. It has nothing to do with this situation as ball 2 is now delivered, 2-2. Nah, Blue's cool, Carl's cool. Or excuse me, Don. Been doing this for 43 years. This one just on the outside. Froning wanted to offer at it, but she did not. So that'll be strikeout 1. So that'll bring us to the top of the order. And Alleyman. Alleyman will watch. Ball 1. Ball 1 becomes ball 2 from Brooklyn O'Razum. O'Razum seeing ball 2 just for the 3rd or 4th time this evening, as now she'll lay one right down the pipe and it'll be fouled off. So 1-2 now. Make it 2-2 as she'll follow this one off as well. Laney Johnson's number 31, my bad. We need a moment to gather up some balls. For a moment. Scott's 14. And now Jenna Carlson will get some balls collected from the JV field. So we can get back to it. CLC Raiders win 13A championship game as now the count is full for Brooklyn O'Razum. Getting ready to deliver. And it's going to be high. She'll issue her first walk of the evening. So that'll bring up Panovic. CLC Raiders girls win 5-1 the 13A championship. Caitlin Geschwell, the all-star ace for CLC this year. Of course, she pitched the last 4 years at Pequot Lakes. This one hit. Staffney will get a hit. She's got a single, rather. Or that's Panovic, rather. Panovic has a single. So that'll move Elliman to second. And bring up Staffney. Big swing by Staffney, 0-1. I need an eraser. I need to write things down. 0-1 becomes 1-1 on high and inside. Brooklyn O'Razum delivers it near the chin. Now make it 2-1. 2-1. Swung on, make it 2-2 as it's fouled straight back. Staffney. Two and two delivery with 1 out. 9-0. This one will be in the dirt, and that'll make it full count to Staffney. Staffney. Full count, 3-2, 1 out. 9-0 here in the third. Hit to left. Left fielder coming in. Will wait, let it drop. And around. Allman will come off Staffney's single. So that'll bring up the shortstop, Laney Johnson, with 1 out 9-1. First pitch from Brooklyn O'Razum, strike one. Laney Johnson already behind with 2 on. 9-1 is the score. O'Razum hit to left over the left fielder's head. And Laney's going to get a RBI, maybe 2. Nope. Ground rule double. Ground rule double, so only 1 scores in Painovic. Staffney goes to third. Laney goes to second on a ground rule double. 1 out. 9-2. Ritchie, the pitcher, up now. Will take ball 1. Ritchie awaits, swings, foul, 1-1. 1-on-1, O'Razum and company. Up 9-2 here in the top of the third as O'Razum delivers. Right at shortstop, she throws it home. Staffney will score on Ritchie's single. Laney moves over to third. That'll bring up Scott, the catcher, with 1 out. Wait, 9-3, and now they will get a courtesy runner. For Ritchie. Courtesy runner is Paige Brandt. Scott will step in. Riley Scott, the catcher, waits. First pitch swinging right at the shortstop, picked up and slung across. And out number 2. But Scott will score Laney Johnson. And Ritchie moves over to second. That'll bring up Jenkins with 2 outs, 1 on, and she'll look at strike 1. Brooklyn O'Razum right down the pipe. 9-4 here. O'Razum delivers, swung on. It's going to be a dead ball, foul, 0-2. Boys are playing baseball over there. I can see that it's in the first. 2-1 is the score. This pitch is going to be a ball. One and two, big swing and a strikeout. Jenkins down, swinging. We'll go to the bottom half of the third. Once again, we'll be at the top of the order, and Jenna Carlson, Mariah Raymer, Brooklyn O'Razum, Paige Strecker, should we get that far.
Company at the best price. To learn more, visit Oberfeldinsurance.com or call 320-676-3267.
Tomorrow is happening right now. Today, more than ever, the world needs safe, secure, sustainable, and affordable sources of energy. That's why Enbridge is advancing new technologies to reduce emissions, like carbon capture and hydrogen power. By putting in the work today, we're bridging to a cleaner energy future. Tomorrow is on. Enbridge. Life takes energy.
Be the best brand you can be with quality apparel and custom designs from Real Design. From screen print and embroidery to custom art, the Real Design team turns your vision into finished garments everyone will be proud to wear. Visit realdesigninc.com and check out their online fan store featuring apparel for your school, business, or fundraiser. Call 320-364-0092 or visit their office in downtown Isle and always online at realdesigninc.com.
Summer will be here before you know it. So, if you're in the market for a new roof and want it done
So Natalie Staffney will start here in the third. So 2 innings pitched for Richie. As she allowed 9. So Staffney will step in. Daphne was at third. Now Richie is at third. Jenna Carlson, the catcher, steps in to get us lid off here in the bottom half of the third. She'll drop on a bunt. Perfect. Right down the third baseline. Richie has to barehand it. Doesn't even help as Jenna Carlson absolutely has wheels. So she will bunt on to first. And that's exactly how you do it. So that'll bring up Mariah Raymer with 1 on, no outs, up 9-4. Me here. First pitch swinging, first pitch running. Jenna Carlson's running. Mariah Raymer's hitting a foul ball, 0-1. Reset. So 0-1. Oh, yeah, I lied to you. It's 4-0. Mille Raiders up on whoever they're playing in baseball. Jenna Carlson's running. Scott throwing. Scott is a gunslinger, too, and is out. So Jenna Carlson will get caught stealing. And Mariah Raymer looking at a 1-1. So Scott and Carlson both with a gun down on the day. Raymer 1-1 awaits the delivery. Staffney does, and it'll be inside 2-1. Raiders lost their last 3 out of 4, trying to turn the ship around. Have a good start here as Raymer will watch another one, make it 3-1. Hit up. And your boy can't glove it. He called me Butterfingers. This is actually the second time I've almost caught a ball here. And I keep forgetting my glove. Full count, 1 out, 9-4. Raiders on top. Mariah Raymer in the box looking at a full count. Pitch from Staffney. Swung on. 2 down, and that'll bring up Brooklyn O'Rozum as she'll bat from the right side of the plate. O'Rozum digs in and waits. Outside, it'll be fouled right down the third base line. 0-1. Oh, and 1. 2 outs. Staffney with the delivery high and outside, make it 1-1. That's a strike. 1-2 now. 1-2 is swung on, foul. 1-2 remains on Brooklyn O'Rozum. Doing all right from the circle today. Some of that agua. Staffney, 1-2 delivery yet again on the outside, make it 2-2. Brooklyn O'Rozum's got nobody on as Jenna Carlson got caught stealing on a beautiful bunt to start the inning. Mariah Raymer struck out swinging, and now Brooklyn O'Rozum fighting off a 2-2 count with 2 down. Staffney with the deliver on the outside, make it a full count now. Staffney just starting this inning pitching. With the delivery, full count, hit right up the middle. Lainey Johnson with a dive, she knocks it down and is able to keep it from going out to the outfield, and Brooklyn O'Rozum has an infield single. Paige Streckers will step in with 2 down, up 9-4, 1 on. Daphne from the circle awaiting. 6-0 Raiders at the end of 3 in baseball. This on the outside, but it'll get called a strike. Apparently Blue's got a hot date or something tonight. He wants this game to go. 9-4 here in the third. 0-1 delivered right up, down between Richie's legs, and a hit for Strecker. Strecker, see how far she'll go. Rotate him 1. We'll call it a single. So that'll bring up Aria Mueller. Mueller from the left side. 4 in the first, 5 in the second. None so far here in the third, as Mueller will watch. Fouled. So 0-2 is the count now on Mueller with 2 down. But she's got 2 on in Struckers and Erasm. Erasm at second base. This one hit up. First baseman underneath it. And bobbles it, so we all rotate 1. Except for Erasm, as she'll come around and score. Heads up, base running. Strecker will go to third. Mueller will, I guess that's an error. Kapsner will bring, Kapsner. That'll make it 10-4. And they will allow Mueller to go to second. Struckers at third, Mueller at second. Kapsner swinging on right up the middle to the second baseman. Second baseman over, and we're done. So Larson, Hay-Bison, Gabo, the bottom 3 when we come back into the bottom of the fourth. But top of the third will have Albrecht, Frowning, top of the order, and Alman, Painovic, should we get that far.
It's the time to call Mike's Miller's Roofing and Siding. Hi, I'm Doug Gillette, one of the qualified estimators at Mike's Miller's Roofing and Siding. Call today at 218-831-1907, and I will personally come to your home or business and give you the best estimate. Call now, 218-831-1907.
Here in beautiful central Minnesota, we get to enjoy nature every day. At Mille Energy Cooperative, we understand because we live, work, and play here too. However, just because you're not in the big city doesn't mean you can't have access to great internet service. Let MLEC Fiber give you the fast and reliable internet you deserve. Check to see if MLEC Fiber is available where you live. Visit us online or call our office at 218-429-0433.
You know Wide's Major Appliance in Brainerd for being the best in the business when it comes to used and reconditioned appliances, parts, and service. Well, Wide's Major Appliance now sells...
So welcome back to the top of the fourth in Albrecht. Albrecht, of course, grounded out to the second baseman last in the second inning to end the second inning. Rosum still out in the circle, delivers, and Albrecht with a big swing, 0-1. 10-4. Rosum with a wild one there on the inside, 1-1 to Albrecht. Top of the fourth, or bottom of the fourth, rather, or top of the fourth. We are in the top of the fourth. Jaguars are up. Rosum delivering 2-1 as that's a ball. Now she'll deliver right down the pipe, swung on, hit. Foul. 2-2 now, rather. So 2-2 as Albrecht steps in. Rosum will deliver ball 3, full count. Full count, Brooklyn O'Razum. Hit, foul to the right. This is just her fourth full count of the afternoon for Brooklyn O'Razum. Full count delivery yet again. Hit to center field, and it'll be caught by Aria Mueller. I was going to say this one will drop, but Mueller turned on the afterburners, got in the range, and able to snag it. So that'll bring up Froning with one out. 10-4 here in the top of the fourth. First pitch, ball. 1-0. Second delivery from O'Razum is going to be on the inside. That'll make it 2-0. Froning struck out last inning to start the inning off. Hit straight up. Danny Larson calling for it at first base, telling everybody to back off, and they're wise too, as she will close her glove on it. That'll be out number 2, and that'll bring the top of the order in Alleman. Panovic on the deck should we get that far. Staffney, the new pitcher, in the wings. She will take the first pitch. 0-1. O'Razum. That'll be 0-2 now. Rather 1-1, forgive me. This one will just miss the bottom. 2-1. 2-1. Brooklyn O'Razum delivery inside. 2-2. A strike. So 2-2 now for O'Razum. O'Razum now delivers strike 3. And that'll be the end of the third. Or end of the top half of the fourth. Panovic, Stephanie Johnson when we get back. For the Raiders, that's the bottom 3 in Larson, Hay-Bison, and Gabo when we get back. Jenna Carlson in the top of the order, should we get that far.
As an authorized retailer of America's iconic brand, Crosley, featuring Crosley's 10-year limited warranty. You don't need to go anywhere else. With new and used appliances, parts, service, they are your one-stop appliance shop. For major appliances without the major price, see Wide's Major Appliance on Oak Street in Brainerd.
Miller Trucking in Isle is the only call to make when you need someone to haul your freight. Miller Trucking has served the area since 1973. Call David or Nancy Miller at 320-676-3421. Miller Trucking of Isle wishes the Mille Lacs Raiders good luck.
It's agreed, education is the key to success. At Isle High School, their mission is to empower learners with lifelong skills to succeed. Athletics also plays an important role in a student's development, with participating athletes learning life lessons along the way. Isle High School is proud to be one half of the...
Life is good, bro. Life is good. Cruising, bro. Loving my life. Welcome back to Isle as Stephanie will get ready for the bottom half as she will deliver ball 1 to Danny Larson, the first baseman. Larson, a couple of singles on the afternoon. Now hits this one, dribbles it up the center. Second baseman gets it. Scoop and on over, and Danny Larson gonna be out. So that'll bring up Jenna Hay-Bison with Gabo on deck. Jenna Carlson waiting in the wings should we get that far. Hay-Bison from the left will stare down Staffney. Here in the bottom half, 10-4, 1 out. She'll watch strike 1 come right down the pipe. If she needed an invitation to swings, coach better do it now. Staffney, 1. This time she'll swing at it and foul it off. 0-2. Hay-Bison behind quite quickly. Hay-Bison 0-2. Staffney delivers down the pipe, and that's going to get called strike 3. And blue is consistent in that spot. Gobbo, B Gobbo, it steps in and she bats from the left. A 2 down. Bottom of the order here. Jenna Carlson's got the shin guards on still. She is taking swings on the on-deck circle as Gobbo will take ball 1. Await Staffney's second delivery. Ball 2. Staffney, 2-0 delivery down the pipe, swung on and missed, and now it's 2-1. Gobbo with a good cut. Checks coaches for instructions. Now hits, pops straight up. Lainey Johnson calling for it, and Johnson will secure it. So we'll go to the 5th, and in the top of the 5th, it'll be Panovic, Staffney, Lainey Johnson, and Allie Ritchie. When we come back here on YourLiveEvent.com, once again, CLC Raiders won 5-1, the 13A championship for NCJAA College. We'll be right back.
Athletic Co-op, located on the shores of beautiful Mille Lake, Isle High School offers students a great environment to learn, working together as a group or individually. Go Raiders!
Located on the south end of Mille Lake, Onamia High School is a place where content-rich academics, a healthy and supportive learning environment, outstanding technical education electives, and vast extracurricular activities all collide to create students that are ready to tackle the challenges of the future and fulfill their greatest potential. Onamia High School, where every day counts. And Onamia High School says, Go Raiders!
The Mille Lake area is like nowhere else. It's a great...
So Brooklyn Erasmus goes back out to the circle. Jenna Carlson behind the plate, the usual suspect in that regard. Panovic will lead us off here in the top of the 5th. 10-4 is the score. And first pitch delivery, Strecker right on the high corner with the scoop and across to Daniel Larson. Panovic down on 1 pitch. So that'll bring up Staffney, the now pitcher. Started at 3rd on the day. Coming in for relief. Erasmus will allow this one to come in high and tight. And 1-0. 10-4, 1 out here in the bottom half, or top half of the 5th. Make it ball 2 now. Make it ball 3 now. So Razum now falls behind. She's only seen 4 full counts, but now finds herself 3-0. See if Staffney gets the green light. No, because it's on the outside, and Staffney is on first with a walk. Razum issuing just her 2nd walk of the afternoon here in the top of the 5th. The other one she issued at the top of the 3rd. So that'll bring in Lainey Johnson. Lainey hit straight up. Mueller, and it will fall. Mueller flips it to 2nd, and Staffney is out on a fielder's choice. Johnson will record a single. And that'll bring up Ritchie with 2 down, 1 on in Lainey Johnson at first. And this one on the outside, and 1-0. And Jenna Carlson quick to show Lainey Johnson not to run. This one on the outside, high, 2-0. Jenna Carlson getting her squats in today as she is up and down on some of these high balls from Brooklyn Erasmus. 2-0 delivery, make it 3-0. Another 3-0 count in this inning. And this one's going to be on the outside, and it's going to get called strike. 3-1. 3-1 becomes 3-2. Yep, full count, yep. So 3-2, Brooklyn sees yet another full count as they're becoming a little more, as this one, she will catch Richie looking or out of the top half of the fifth. When we come back, it will be top of the order once again in Jenna Carlson, Mariah Raymer, Brooklyn O'Razum, Paige Strecker, should we get that far. YourLiveEvent.com.
A great place to visit and a great place to stay healthy. Thanks to the Mille Health System. The right care for you, right by you. The Mille Health System is staffed with highly skilled medical professionals who provide the expertise you expect, the reassurance you seek, and the compassion you deserve. We provide outpatient services to treat severe or chronic conditions with infusion therapy. That includes chemotherapy, hydration, and blood transfusions, plus injections for substance abuse and osteoporosis. There are a full range of modern healthcare services with 5 convenient family medicine clinics located in Onamia, Isle, Garrison, Hillman, and Malacca. Get the personalized healthcare you need from people who get you. Mille Health System. The right care for you, right by you.
So Staffney, as Scott orders the coming down, Staffney will toe the rubber. And now, Jenna Carlson will step into the dish to lead off the bottom half of the fifth. First pitch, she'll bunt right back down the third baseline, and no throw from Richie as Jenna once again bunts single. And somebody should just take videos and we could just sell that as a how-to bunt video. Like $9.99, you know what I mean? Ask your parents' permission first before using the telephone. First one from Staffney to Mariah Raymer's high, 1-0. Here in the bottom half of the fifth, 10-4, 1-0. Staffney with the deliver, shows bunt, and I believe it will be pulled back in time, and Jenna Carlson goes ahead and steals second. So 1-1 becomes the count, as even though she pulls back, it's still in there. Staffney delivers, hit straight up. Second baseman calling for it, coming in, and will secure it. So one down in Mariah Raymer as Brooklyn O'Razum will step up to the plate. Paige Strecker's on deck. 0-1 delivery as O'Razum watches the changeup come on in. Jenna Carlson on second. With one out, Staffney with delivers. Hit past Lainey Johnson into left field. Jenna Carlson will just go ahead and round third. And Brooklyn O'Razum has yet another RBI on the day, her second one. RBI single for Brooklyn. That'll bring up Paige Streckers. Streckers, the cleanup hitter, batting from the left side of the plate. Staffney will deliver ball one. Staffney will now deliver ball two. To Paige Streckers. Foul. 2-1. Buddy, will you grab that piece of paper? Oh, you're the coolest. 2-1 delivery. Thanks, bro. Now hit out to the field. It's fly, and it will be caught in right field. So Razum's still at first. Struckers pops out. And a dive by the left fielder, and Arya Mueller's out, number 3. So when we come back for the bottom half of the, or the top half of the 6th, rather. We'll have the catcher Scott, Jenkins, and Albrecht. Frowning will round out the bottom of the order should we get that far.
In your belly. Make your way to Smoke & Mortar's Barbecue and Meat Market in Isle. Proud supporters of Mille Lacs Raider Sports. Smoke & Mortar's Barbecue offers daily smoke specials, which are posted on Facebook. Need something quick while you're on the go? Grab a sandwich from the deli or beef sticks and jerky. Smoke & Mortar's Barbecue and Meat Market. Open Wednesday and Sunday, 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. Thursday through Saturday, 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. in the old Dairy Viaduct.
So welcome back to Isle, Minnesota, where we are watching the proverbial we, you, and I are watching the Mille Lacs Raiders host Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars here at the top of the 6th. Score is correct on your screen, 10-4. I can't find the button to get rid of the pregame. My bad. But we'll live with it. Jenna Carlson wants the game to start, so we won't have a coming down pitch. She'll just tell Scott, the catcher, to go ahead and get in. Brooklyn O'Razum will obligate and deliver a first pitch outside. What is swung on, hit foul to the right, 0-1. So O'Razum delivers this one on the outside, 1-1. She'll even up the count. Scott. Struck out and sack flied. This time she'll hit it. And to the shortstop, and it's over the shortstop's head. So that'll be an infield hit. Mariah Raymer at shortstop there with the off the mark throw. That'll bring in Jenkins. Jenkins will swing at the first offering, 0-1. Jenna Carlson goes ahead and looks back. Scott back to first. So 0-1 delivery. Going to be on the outside, make it 1-1. Now the scoreboard's too far away. I can't see what the Mille Lacs boys are doing. Big swing on this, high one. Jenkins now behind 1-2 with Scott on first. Paige Strecker, lots of chatter out there. Infielder has always got to be chattering. This one's going to be thrown out, and 2-2 now. 2-2 here in the top of the 6th. Jenkins at the dish. Scott at first. This one, ball 3 in O'Razum with a full count yet again, as that's becoming familiar territory here in the later innings. Full count delivery and ball 4. So rotate him 1 as Scott will head to second. Jenkins will head to first, and Albrecht will step into the dish with Frowning. And the end of the order on deck. Frowning slap. First pitch swinging to the right fielder, and it is caught by Gobble. So Albrecht out. Now head coach Joe Ranger wants to call blue, or call time, see what he wants. So now 34, let's see here, hold on here, I might have that piece of paper. So Frowning's not batting, but she is gonna re-enter at some point. 0-1. Now make it 1-1 as the count will even up as I look for this piece of paper. Oh, right here. This is Spencer. She swings, hit, back up. Bramer scoops across, and Danny Larson has to come off the bag, but she's got a single. So now the bases are juiced. Scott's at third, Jenkins at second, Spencer at first, and we're at the top of the order in Alleman. Swung at one in the dirt, 0-1. 10-4 is the score here in the sixth. Razum right down the pipe, 0-2 now becomes the count with one out. You can see a couple girls swarming up for the Raiders. Hit, and it will be fouled. So 0-2 stays 0-2 with the foul, and nobody goes anywhere. Ten to 4. Some good wind out here. Some great weather. Razum with the delivery. This one's going to be just a little high. So 1-2. 1-2 is the count. Razum with the delivery. Right down the pipe, and it's swung on and fouled. So 1-2. Razum with the delivery. Swung on and strike three. 2 down. Painovic will step in as she is 1 for 3 on the evening. Has scored. She'll watch ball 1 from Brooklyn Razum. 1-0. Oh, they're going to call that a strike. This one will be a ball. That way my stat sheet looks correct. 1-1. No, it's 0-1. 0-2. 0-2. So 0-2. Count with 2 down. Razum. This one in the dirt. Jenna Carlson with a great block. And a quick pop back up. 1-2. Now swung on, and Painovic down, swinging. And we'll go to the bottom half of the sixth. It'll be Kapsner, Larson, Hay Bison, Gabo to round out the order should we get that far.
In aisle.
Quality service makes the difference. Those are the words Oberfeld Insurance in Isle lives by. Complete customer service when it comes to your insurance needs. Whether you're looking for auto, homeowners, commercial, life, or health insurance, Oberfeld Insurance works with dozens of insurance companies, getting you the best coverage with the best company at the best price. To learn more, visit oberfeldinsurance.com or call 320-676-3267.
Tomorrow is happening right now. Today, more than ever, the world needs safe, secure, sustainable, and affordable sources of energy. That's why Enbridge is advancing new technologies to reduce emissions, like carbon capture and hydrogen power. By putting in the work today, we're bridging to a cleaner energy future. Tomorrow is on. Enbridge. Life takes energy.
Be the best brand you can be with quality apparel.
So welcome back. As Scott issues the coming down, she'll take it high, and she'll get a good hop, or rather a good throw. And look at that, on point. So that'll bring up Kapsner. Kapsner will step into the plate. Staffney with the deliver hit, foul, 0-1. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Lax Raiders hoping this will be the last time they need to hit. The Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars need some in the top of the 7th. Hopefully they can contain the Raiders here. Yeah, Staffney will deliver ball 1. 1-1 to Kapsner. Kapsner swung on, foul, 1-2. So 1-2, Staffney from the circle. Came in the 3rd and has been doing all right since. Has only given up 1. This one she'll deliver, and it's going to be a hit by pitch. So Kapsner will get. This hit to left. Ritchie's got it, gets it to second, and the fielder's choice will have Kapsner out at second. So Danny Larson at first. Now Hay Bison comes up. Gobble on deck. Hay Bison just doing the designated hitting, and she'll watch ball 1. 1-0. This one on the inside to Hay Bison. Hay Bison has to take a step back, 2-0. With 1 down here in the bottom half of the 6th. This one will be laid right in there. Call it a strike. Blue does, and it's 2-1. This one delivered now on the outside, 3-1. Both teams 6-9. Hinckley-Finlayson on a 2-win streak. Mille Raiders on a 2-game losing streak. Both teams trying to right the ship and keep going, keep momentum going. Full count now for Staffney. Hay Bison swings, dribbled right back to Staffney, picked up and scooped over. So I'll bring up B. Gobble with 2 down. And now Danny Larson's at first, as B. Gobble will take strike 1. Two down. Hit up and back. 0-2. Oh, 2 says Blue. Hit right at short. Lainey Johnson with the scoop, throws it, and a good stretch from her first baseman, and they're out of the 6th. When we come back in the top of the 7th, it will be the bottom of the order in Froning. Then we'll get right to the top. Well, Froning or Spencer. I don't know. Then Alleman on deck, Panovich in the hole. Staffney, should we get that far, will when we come back. Screen is right. No, it's not. I'll fix it for you really quick. Watch this. Watch this. It's 11. 11-4. Screen's right. YourLiveEvent.com.
From real design, from screen print and embroidery to custom art, the Real Design team turns your vision into finished garments everyone will be proud to wear. Visit realdesigninc.com and check out their online fan store featuring apparel for your school, business, or fundraiser. Call 320-364-0092 or visit their office in downtown Isle and always online at realdesigninc.com.
Summer will be here before you know it. So, if you're in the market for a new...
Welcome back to Isle, Minnesota, where the Mille Raiders are hosting the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars here on YourLiveEvent.com. Then we'll start with Staffney. Laney Johnson on deck. Oh, yeah, Staffney, Johnson, Ritchie. So Staffney, the pitcher, third baseman turned pitcher, will now await the first delivery from Brooklyn O'Razum, and Brooklyn O'Razum will deliver a ball one. Second delivery, right down the pipe, 1-1. So she'll even up the count real quick. See if this inning she can avoid some full counts, as the Raiders have just got to get 3 to get us out of here. O'Razum tried to pull the chain on this one, too much yank, 2-1, as it'll just miss. This one upstairs, and Staffney takes a big rip at it, and she'll run the count to 2-2. She'll even it up, rather. O'Razum will deliver, swung on, fouled straight back, so it'll remain 2-2. O'Razum having an all right night. He's got a couple of strikeouts, 4 to be exact, 5 to be exact. And make it number 6, and Staffney goes down swinging. 1 down, 2 to go. Laney Johnson steps up. Johnson clan, wish you guys all the best. Hope you guys are doing good. Can't wait to see you at State or Hinckley-Finlayson. Laney Johnson, first pitch swinging to Aria Mueller. Mueller will let it go past her. And Laney Johnson will get a stand-up double here in the top of the 7th. Laney Johnson trying to start the rally. That'll bring up Ritchie. Pitcher turned third baseman. Riley Scott, will be on deck. Ritchie, O'Razum, up. First pitch swinging, Mueller coming in and lets it drop, and Laney Johnson thought about it but doesn't, so we'll say air. So 2 on, and that'll bring up Riley Scott, who's got a hit, a sacrifice fly, and a strikeout. O'Razum delivers right down the pipe, and Riley Scott's got to take a big whiff at it. I mean, a big rip. Big rip, big whiff, big cut. O'Razum delivers 0-1 right down the pipe in the same spot, and Scott, I don't know how you don't swing at it, but she didn't. 0-2. Okay. 1 down. O'Razum with the delivery. Right back up the middle, and Scott's got a hit. Johnson's going to come around and score.
All right, thank you.
And Scott has yet another RBI. Scott gets a single. So that'll bring up Jenkins, Albrecht on deck. Then we'll see if they bring in Froning or Spencer. Well, there's Coach Joe Ranger now having a conversation, so I think they're bringing back in Froning. Because Jenkins, no, this is number 23 now. This is, she was the courtesy runner earlier. Hold on here. Brandt. Now here. So Brandt in the 7th will dig in from the right side of the plate with 1 out. 1-0. Or is that a strike? 0-1? This delivery is going to be inside. That'll be a ball. So 1-1 is the count now. Brandt awaits and watches this one all the way through. Strike 2, 1-2 now. With one out, top of the 7th. O'Razum delivers into the dirt. Jenna Carlson's got a good block, and she's able to keep everybody honest and on their bases. 2-2 with one out. Brandt, her first opportunity of the afternoon. She was a courtesy runner earlier. And this one inside, it'll get past Jenna, and everybody will rotate one. Ritchie at third, Scott at second. Brandt now with the full count. O'Razum pretty familiar with this. See what she does? Hit, foul, Strecker coming in, and for a moment I thought she was going to give it her all and dive. I was going to be like, ooh, good to be young. Full count, one down here in the top of the 7th. 10-5 is the score. 11-5 rather. 11-5. O'Razum delivers, hit. Raymer with the scoop. It hits the runner. So the one runner will be out. Ritchie comes home to score on Brandt. So Brandt will go to first and get a single. We'll be at the top of the order in Alleyman. Or Albrecht. Why is Albrecht batting? Oh, because hold on, we got some umpires want a meeting of the minds here.
This year, now is the time to call Mike's Miller's Roofing and Siding. Hi, I'm Doug Gillette, one of the qualified estimators at Mike's Miller's Roofing and Siding. Call today at 218-831-1907, and I will personally come to your home or business and give you the best estimate. Call now, 218-831-1907.
Umpires and team discussing the dead ball situation as they want Ritchie to go back to third. I believe now the coach is saying he wants a trial by combat. So each team will have to select a girl. No, I'm just kidding. They're going to say it's a dead ball rule and she's going to go back. So Ritchie will go back to third. There will be 2 outs. So now second and first are occupied by Brandt and Ritchie. So we'll take that off the scoreboard and make it 11-4. O'Razum on the outside. Ritchie now comes in. So now it'll be 11-5. It's 11-5, isn't it? Or 6? Okay. 11-6. Sometimes I can count. That's what I'm saying. It should be 11-5. That's what I have. That's true. 11-6 as it'll get past the second baseman and around will come Brent. On an Albrecht hit. So that'll bring up Frowning and the bottom of the order. Alleyman on deck. First pitch, strike one. 1-2. Oh yeah, it is 11. It's 11-7 now. Yeah. Okay, now we're good. All right. I can count. Here's a big swing by Frowning. 0-2 now. Math are hard. 0-2. Brooklyn O'Razum. 2 down. Delivers. foul up the right line. So there is 2 outs. They did get those scores 11-7, so within 4. So the tying run is Alleyman, who is on deck, but there's 2 outs. On the outside, Carlson with the throw into center field. And that will allow Albrecht to get to third. So Frowning now with a 1-2 and a base runner just 60 feet away. And the tying run on deck. Should the tying run make it, we'll see the bottom half of the 7th. Razum trying to remedy that now as she'll deliver ball 1, or rather ball 2, 2-2 now to Frowning. 2 downs, 11-7. Great day, great crowd. Swung on and strike 3. It's over. The final is 11-7. We'll be right back with some stats and whatnot.
Beautiful central Minnesota, we get to enjoy nature every day. At Mille Energy Cooperative, we understand because we live, work, and play here too. However, just because you're not in the big city doesn't mean you can't have access to great internet service. Let MLEC Fiber give you the fast and reliable internet you deserve. Check to see if MLEC Fiber is available where you live. Visit us online or call our office at 218-429-0433.
You know Wide's made.
So welcome back to Isle, Minnesota. 11-7 is the final score. Brooklyn Ozazam, it was your winner. And I believe they are trying to get out of here. Yeah, everybody's trying to. Oh, yeah, look at everybody. Everybody leaving. Nobody want to hang out with your boy. I believe they will be doing a JV game, so I'll go back to ads, see if we can catch head coach Darcy Raymer. First of all, let's look at the big deal brought to you by area sponsors. The big deal, of course. We're going to give the big deal to Brooklyn O'Razum, and then we'll bring the oil companies. I bring I bring the Energy Enbridge player of the game will be Aria Mueller, as she picked up 3 RBIs in this win. We'll be right back. See if the girls want to talk.
For being the best in the business when it comes to used and reconditioned appliances, parts, and service. Well, Wide's Major Appliance now sells new appliances as an authorized retailer of America's iconic brand, Crosley, featuring Crosley's 10-year limited warranty. You don't need to go anywhere else. With new and used appliances, parts, service, they are your one-stop appliance shop. For major appliances without the major price, see Wide's Major Appliance on Oak Street in Brainerd.
Miller Trucking in Isle is the only call to make when you need someone to haul your freight. Miller Trucking has served the area since 1973. Call David or Nancy Miller at 320-676-3421. Miller Trucking of Isle wishes the Mille Raiders good luck.
It's agreed, education is the key to success. At Isle High School, their mission is to empower learners with lifelong skills to succeed. Athletics also plays an important role in a student's development, with participating athletes learning life lessons along the way. Isle High School is proud to be one half of the Mille Raiders Athletic Co-op. Located on the shores of beautiful Mille Lake, Isle High School offers students a great environment to learn, working together as a group or individually. Go Raiders!
Located on the south end of Mille Lake, Onamia High School is a place where content-rich academics, a healthy and supportive learning environment, outstanding technical education electives, and vast extracurricular activities all collide to create students that are ready to tackle the challenges of the future and fulfill their greatest potential. Onamia High School, where every day counts.